Hey guys, welcome back. I've showed you a couple M4A1 matches. I'm going to try an M5A1. Now this is a lighter, smaller, faster tank, but it's also got a much lower battle rating than my M4. So I'm going to change out my M4 for something that's a little lighter on the hull. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. M3 Stuart, basically the same as the M5, minus a few things. One thing you always want to do is weapon reloading, and most important of all is range finding. This affects your accuracy on how your gun reaches out and hits. Say you have no range finding and that's it. That's all you have. You have zero range finding. Your crew, let me see which crew has the least and the most. Okay. This one's got plenty of range finding. But basically it changes the way your shells land, I guess you could say. The farther out your shells hit, basically, or the further out you're firing at, the more your shells vary in the way that they hit their target or reach out and get to that range. But yeah. Here. I play on all 4 servers that are available to me, and for good reason. It shortens up the queue times immensely. You don't want to be sitting for 45 minutes waiting for a battle. I do not like playing arcade, but I'll do it anyway. Anyways, you saw the shells. Not super great, but they'll get the job done if I have to. It's a relatively quick tank. 35 mile per hour top speed is very respectable. A little 30 cal, a little kind of side sponson kind of deal, which is perfectly fine. It does have... Whoa. Yeah, anyways, it does have a bit of spaced armor there, but yeah, no. I wouldn't suggest planning on using it as spaced armor, though. Anyways, I continue on. That's what you call a very slim angle shot. Anyways, that was a slim angle shot. And yeah, as you can see, flooring it across the ground here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It's a fast little light tank that gets the job done in a pinch. It's not exactly something I prefer to take into a battle, but yeah. Oh, and by the way, even machine guns. Yeah, you just seen the machine guns critted him. Now, if that was a player tank, I'd be dead by now. Of course it isn't, so yeah. I get to continue and live. However, there is a couple over here. Tanks, I don't know if they're enemies or not. However, they're not long for this world, because I'm on the case. Oh, also, in like light tanks, medium tanks, and so forth and so on, the glass bits inside of your tank, or on your tank, are vulnerable to machine gun fire. So that little driver's hatch in the front, very vulnerable. You could literally take my entire tank out if you hit it right in that glass hatch in the front, essentially. Penned it with your machine guns. 50 calibers will often take out light tanks like this as well. It's because their lack of armor in specific places makes them very... Four AI ground kills, that's it. Anyways. Yeah, one of my pet peeves is spawn camping, but if you don't come out of your spawn within a reasonable amount of time, I'm gonna go in and get you. I really hate when people spawn camp, but if I want to get a match over with, I will come in and get you, because it's not worth my time to wait 45 minutes for you to decide to move your tank out of the spawn area. I will say that. So I don't apologize for coming into the spawn area. Now, I don't camp the spawns so that, you know, someone spawns in and friggin' I immediately kill them. No, that's not me. But if you're in there, and you've been in there for like ever, then yeah. You and I are going to have some words at the end of a barrel. Anyways, I'm rolling around on the spawn here. Not actually because I want to, but because I can't actually get out of this trench. There we go. Anyways, so moving on. At this point, I am in the middle of friggin' nowhere. Still going top speed. I've basically made a whole circuit of the whole base. Nada. What the heck, you know? Guess I just have to cap the base myself. F1. Ooh. 30 millimeters of side armor makes him a very, very interesting target. And no, the ramming no longer works, so please, people, quit ramming for God's sake, damn. It's pointless. It's like hitting your head against a brick wall. And I actually could have shot him down with the machine gun. If I'd actually hit him. You know. But when you do maneuvers like that, yeah. Ow.
Roger that. Artillery, fire. The gun crew is ready.
Anyways, I destroyed my tank. Just about there. Oh, come on now. Thanks, pal.
The artillery is on the position.
Yep. M3 Stuart just killed an M4. People tend to forget about these. Yes, this is an M3. And yes, it's fully upgraded. No, it does not have anything other than friggin' the standard freaking shells that come with it. No, this is not a friggin' cheat. This is literally just a little fast tank at absolute point-blank range. Putting holes in larger tanks. Larger, higher tier tanks. Yeah, I just jammed his turret and killed his frickin' gunner with one shot.
The gun crew is ready. Roger that. Confirming fire. Roger that. Fire.
But yeah, as you see, one tank, 6 kills. That was the M3A1 Stuart. And those were all player kills. I didn't kill... I might have killed one player with the M5A1. However, I got 90% of those kills with the M3. Yeah. Literally. If you think a low-tier tank is that bad, think again. The M3 is a good light tank. Yes, I didn't survive once I actually got hit. Once a light tank actually came and dealt with me, I was taken care of. There was just no options. However, did you see how many of them it took to take me out? I mean, I literally cleaned house. Now this has the same 37mm as the Stuart, the M3. However, it also has the 75mm gun right there. And as you can see, it's got a little different of a aiming circle. That white dot is kind of where the other gun aims. However, yeah, it's a howitzer, so you have to literally aim up and above your targets. Otherwise, your shells won't connect. Anyways, you saw how much arty I called in on them. So you can guess that they pretty much got out of the area as fast as they could. The M3 Lee. It's a very good tank. Also, the 75mm gun is hull mounted, so it literally does have to be aimed directly at your target. I forgot to do that. So you guys didn't get to see the M3 Lee fire. However, I killed 10 ground units. I got 1 assist, I got 9 critical hits, 62 hits. Yeah. Yeah. M3A1 Stuart, 6. I got 4 in the M5A1, but the M3A1 I got 6 kills. And the reason that it doesn't count them as much, it doesn't give me as much, is because if you look at the M3A1, I get 40% reward. If you look at the M5A1, I get 70%. So that's why the difference between them is so much. I literally only got 4 kills with the M5, but I get 70% of all my experience points, whatever. With the M3, I only get 40%. It's a huge difference. It's almost double. Basically, I got the equivalent of 8 kills with my M5A1. Not quite, but pretty dang close. Got 99% battle time. Yeah. M3 Lee, I didn't do anything. That's why it's only 99%. I literally got... Yeah. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, I made 10,000. If I would have been running premium, I would have got 16,000. And yeah. I unlocked a few things. I'm not going to research those just yet because they're not really that super good. And I say super good, but eh. Anyways. Yeah, no tank driving or anything on my driver. Literally, all my points are in my guns. I suppose I could put points into that too now. However, yeah. 1.3 tiering. Well, if you don't know how to use it, yes. But knowing how to use it? OP much? If you know how to use the M3, you can curb stomp enemy teams. Fast tank, fun tank. good overall. As you can see, yeah. Anyways, it's got a little bit of glass there. What was it? M5. And if I were to look at the armor value, it's 28 millimeters. However, that 28 millimeters does not really count that little piece of glass there. And this is the machine gun port. As you've seen, it had a pretty interesting geometry. Now, not much armor. 28 millimeters. Say you're flat onto it, 40 millimeters worth of armor. 50, that is respectable. That's about as much as a medium tank in its tier has for frontal hull armor. Not good. But 44 millimeters, that's not great either. 31, ugh, but it's better than the front of the hull. So, and this little bit here is actually a piece of spaced armor. It is what it amounts to effectively. However, it adds 12 millimeters of armor on 31, so it gives it 12 and 31. That's 43, 44 millimeters of armor. Maybe 45 millimeters of effective armor. And as you can see, tracks bolted onto this, and those are 10 millimeters. So basically, yeah, no. 20 millimeters of side armor. Then, of course, there's the tracks and the structural steel of the chassis, plus the structural steel of the chassis, each little block of these. It's not really that good. If you look at the bottom, 25, 28. So, and top, 50 caliber could pen that. Easy. You know why I say that? Let's switch to, or no. Okay. I say that because, yep, airplanes do have armor. 50 caliber will penetrate this easily. 30 caliber will, honestly. It can penetrate this, especially if it hits flat. Now, 50 caliber will penetrate. This is the A20G. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but they do have the armor value indicators. That's 50 millimeters, or 50 caliber, well, the same thickness as a 50 caliber round, but it's 12.7, and that basically means that, yeah, 50 calibers can penetrate that. And I kind of wonder about this kind of arrangement of plates back here. It's like, really, what the heck is this? Anyway, yeah. Overall, it's not a bad airplane. It's not great, not awesome, but it is a good one. But if you look at, you know, various vehicles, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So if you have a extremely low pen round, and you have to kill a friggin' M5 from the front, hit them just below the frickin' gun, the gun mantlet here, and you will penetrate into the crew compartment, possibly killing the whole crew with one shot. However, if you can't get that shot and you have like 8 millimeters of pen, then you're screwed. But if you can hit this bit here, what's directly underneath that is a fuel tank on both sides. So one shot right through this spot here, right through about here, this area, will kill both fuel tanks and the radiators. It'll basically shut this thing's fuel and radiators down. Now a shot slightly lower, engine. And if you aim just slightly in front of that little bump to this point, aiming about here, you want to aim, well, actually, you know what, that is, okay, so that doesn't count. Okay, we'll aim right here anyway, thereabouts. And you'll put a shell into 2 ammo racks. Actually, it's about here, but that's also the track, so you kind of have to aim kind of low, so somewhere in here maybe. Anyways, yeah. From the front, side, well, actually it's more like side, side, because the ammo racks are directly behind the driver and the machine gunner on both sides. So basically aim slightly lower than the machine gun port, right about here, fire, and you'll put one through 2 ammo racks and a fuel tank possibly, if your shell is going vertical. Well, no, but if you aim right below the gun, right about here, you'll put it through both ammo racks and the engine. Anyways, have a good one. Talk to you guys later.